Let me describe someone to you. They're in their 50s. They're male. They have sex with children aged 9. And they're the leader of the second biggest religion on the planet. Are they a paedophile? Muhammad is the leader, the messenger of Allah, according to Islam. And yet, in the Quran, their holy book, it describes Muhammad marrying Aisha at the age of 6. She was 6. He was late 40s, early 50s. And having sex with her at the age of 9. He also goes on to, advise that you can beat your wife. You can punish her by sleeping with other people. It's all in the Quran. And men can virtually do anything. To me, I have tried reading the Quran. I had a copy of the Quran here, and I've tried reading it, and it's the most awfully written book I have ever tried to read. I've had to resort to online scriptures and translations. To me, the Quran reads like the made-up rantings of a sex-mad child molester. To go to the title of this, is Muhammad a paedophile? Technically, no, because in the Quran, a paedophile is defined as someone who has urges, lusts for the company of children. Well, in the Quran, it doesn't describe that exactly, but it does describe what a child molester is, i.e. an adult that has sex with a child is technically a child molester. And this is the sort of person that Islam looks up to as a role model. He beats his wives. He allows you to beat your wife. You're allowed to have multiple wives. You're allowed to have multiple sex partners as long as you call them slaves or concubines. You could only have 4 wives, but it doesn't say you can only have 4 women you sleep with. No wonder why a lot of men choose Islam, because it gives you so much more freedom than it gives the women. And there's all sorts of abuses going on towards women in Islam. And seriously, why would any sane person want to follow a religion that's headed by a prophet on earth, that encourages men to behave so appallingly towards women? It actually states in the Quran that women are yours. They have less rights than you. It takes 2 women to outvote or vote equally towards a single man. A woman only has half the rights of a man. And a man that listens to the advice of a woman is a weak man, according to the Quran. I don't know about you, but I think most mums are women, and I don't think they're that weak. But there we are, you see. Is Muhammad a paedophile? No, technically. Although nowadays, under our code of conduct now, I think most people would consider him to have been a paedophile. But technically, he was just a child molester. So, do you want your children to look up to this man as a role model? That would be very strange in anyone's book. It does make you wonder why Islam is followed by an awful lot of men, and they drag their women with them by the looks of it. Anyway, I'm sure there'll be some comments about this. Thank you for watching, and I will speak to you again soon.